Hello everyone, today I am going to start your second term syllabus and your chapter 3rd, that is respiratory system. So there are more than 5000 type of chemical reactions that takes place in our body, and for all chemical reactions we need what? Energy. So for all the chemical reactions we need energy, and glucose, that is the source of energy. When glucose that get oxidized, then it form ATP and releases energy. And for the oxidation, which thing that is required? That is oxygen. So oxygen that is required for oxidation of glucose. So here in this chapter, what we study the respiration processes and effects of exercise on respiratory system. Now the general working of respiration system. So what is the general working? That here inhalation and exhalation that takes place, that we inhale oxygen and exhale the byproducts of that. And the organs that are involved in this respiration, that are lungs, diaphragm, respiratory tract, mouth, nose, trachea, larynx, pharynx and tracheae. There are two types of respirations: internal and external. Internal respiration that takes place in the tissues and cells. So what happens in the internal respiration? Here the blood, oxygenated blood that reaches the tissues, and here the blood that help in the oxidation. So in tissues, the oxygenated blood that help in the oxidation of glucose, and the deoxygenated blood that reaches to the lungs for the purification. So this is the internal respiration that takes place in the tissues and cells, and here the oxygenated blood that help in the oxidation, and deoxygenated blood that transfer to the lungs for purification. Now the external respiration that takes place in the lungs, and exchange of gases that takes place in the alveoli. What happens in the alveoli? That carbon fuses with the oxygen that fuses with the blood, and carbon dioxide that diffuses. And external respiration, that is also called breathing, and in this inhalation and exhalation that takes place. Now the next topic is the mechanism of breathing. Mechanism of breathing. In this, two terms that are involved: inhalation and exhalation. First of all, in respiration there are lungs, and this air cavity that is enclosed in the rib cage by the sides from the rib cage, and on the lower side that are covered with the help of diaphragm. Now what is inhalation? In inhalation, what happens? Here, the rib muscles that contract. Rib muscles that contract, and as a result, that rib cage that become bigger, and the diaphragm that flatten and contract. Here in the three terms, rib muscles that contract, rib cage that enlarge, diaphragm that also contract, and as a result diaphragm flattens, and this increases the volume of lungs. So here what happens? The volume of lungs that increases. So lungs volume that increases, volume increases, and pressure that decreases. As a result, we suck oxygen from the environment. This happens in inhalation. What happens in exhalation? Here the rib muscles that relax, and as a result what happens? The rib cage that get smaller. Rib muscles that relax and rib cage that get smaller. Here the diaphragm that also relax, and it moves up. Here it flattens, here it moves up. As a result, what happens? Volume of the lungs that decreases and pressure that increases. As a result, what happens? The byproducts, or we can say the carbon dioxide that go outside from our body. So this is the mechanism of breathing, inhalation and exhalation. Thank you.